Hello, I'm Erez, and today I want to show you a new feature that we just launched for typing, our typing trainer. So I like to read, and when I read I usually use an e-reader. And when I come across text that speaks to me, strikes a chord, I highlight it. But then what happens with those highlights? For many people they just kind of languish. For me, I really like to use a service called Readwise. And if you already know Readwise, feel free to skip along, but if you don't, let me show you what that is. That has nothing to do with typing, it's a standalone service. And here it is. And what it does is it pulls in your highlights from your Kindle or your reading app, like articles, Kobo, and so on. And here they say it allows you to review and remember those highlights, which is true. It emails you those highlights. But what if you could type out your highlights so your typing gets better and you get smarter at the same time? That's just what we implemented in this new training mode. Let me show you. So right now we're in typing. This is the daily challenge, which I'm not going to do now. Instead, I'm going to go to text. And here we have a new mode called Readwise. Now, I am already connected. I have a Readwise account, obviously, so I connected my Readwise account to typing, and that's what I'll be showing you today. If you don't have a Readwise account, you can still use this new mode. You'll just be training on a selection of my own highlights, just interesting books I've read and kind of selections for people to try this out. There's many of them, so even if you don't have a Readwise account, you might still get something out of this training mode. But anyways, let's say you do. So how does this work? I can either start training, which will just give me a random selection. Let's actually do that right now. Let's start training on 3 random highlights from my library. And I know it's going to be 3 because it says right here it was 3. That's the default. And I'm going to start training. And here we go. So we have the title of the book and the author. And it invites me to type it out. Highlights can be long, they can be short, it's whatever the highlight is. Okay, let's do this. Now, as I type, I'm pretty slow because I'm talking at the same time, but I'm also not really trying to be fast. I find it helpful to emphasize accuracy, but also this is a way to spend some time with a book I liked. So I actually tend to think about whatever it is I'm typing. And as soon as I'm done, it gives me the next one, which in this case comes from the same book. I like that one. And the third one here, again, it's from the same book. This is not always going to be the case. We can do another session and I'll show you. There we go. And now we have our stats. And if I hit escape, it will just take me back to another session. Let's see what books we get now. Oh, it's inviting me to set the speed goal, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to hit escape again. And there we go. Now we are talking about workouts. Okay, let's type through this. And now in this case, we get a completely different book as our second highlight. This is The Birth Partner. And our final highlight is again from the 1-minute workout. Now, if I hit escape, then again, it gives me 3 new books. We can also choose to train on a single book. So let's say I read something and I want to just spend a little bit more time with it. So let's go with Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, and now I get highlights just from this one. So let's type a few of those. And now again I get my stats after 3 highlights, but if I hit escape now, I'll get 3 more quotes from the same book. And that's it. So basically this new training mode, the Readwise mode again, which you get to using /text and then Readwise, is a really special way to spend more time actively with books that meant something to you. Or maybe you're even studying for an exam or something like that and you just want to revise. The act of typing out your highlights turns this process into something much more active and much more participatory, I guess. Again, I suggest focusing on accuracy. Take your time, don't rush. This is not like the daily challenge where other people can see your stats. Your stats are your own. You don't have to go fast. Just take time to be with those books you've enjoyed. And that's it for today. I hope you like it and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.